lately I've been doing a lot of work on my grief regarding Winston. If you're new to my channel, because I have been inundated with new subscribers the last couple of months, my dog Winston, my Chihuahua, my soulmate, my heart dog, my world, my everything, he passed away on March 12th, fairly unexpectedly. His cause of death was essentially kidney failure. Okay, yeah, I can't. Okay, so anyways, he passed away, so I've been grieving, but I've been taking advantage of tools and resources available to me. Been doing some grief journaling and taking advantage of therapy, grief counseling, if you will. And something I realized is that, well, and I've known this the last 13 years, my life was really dedicated to Winston and to loving Winston. And without Winston, I have so much love to give. I have so much love to give. I don't want another dog. Don't ask me about it. Don't want another dog. Don't tell me to get one. I've discussed this before. I don't want another dog. I have zero interest, so please don't mention it. But I have a lot of love to give in other ways. So I've been thinking about how can I use all of the love that I had for Winston, whom I lovingly referred to as my son. What can I do with that love and that passion that I had for van life with Winston? And I can take that energy and I can channel it elsewhere. So although it's still a process and I'm still learning, I have such an incredible, intense love for van life and for YouTube. I love teaching people about van life and inspiring people and encouraging people and motivating people. That's really the main reason I started Van Life YouTube, is because when I started, I didn't know anything. I didn't even go camping until I was 30 years old. So if I can do it, you can do it, especially with, being a financially independent woman my entire adult life and being on a strict budget. So that's why I started YouTube, to show people that it's practical and anyone can do it if you really want to. So I'm taking my love for Winston and I'm channeling it into van life and to YouTube and my friends. I'm a very nurturing person. Even though my friends, most of my friends are like 15, 20 years older than me, I am very nurturing toward my friends. So that's another way that I'm using my love for Winston. But with all of that being said, I kind of went on a tangent. So I decided to do something different. And tomorrow I am going to camp at a state park for the night. Because why not? So I snagged a non-electric site at a state park, and I'll share more about that once I get there. But it is $25. The weather will be beautiful. I need to start slowly moving on, but there's going to be rain everywhere. I thought about going north. It's going to be super muddy, precipitation, all this stuff. So I am about an hour away from the state park that I'll be going to. I could shower at Planet Fitness, but I'll take advantage of their showers. I have my own shower system as well. But yeah, I figured I'd just get a non-electric site and enjoy the state park, show you guys something different, kind of talk about pros and cons of like boondocking versus campgrounds. I would like to take advantage of more campgrounds now that Winston is not with me. One of the reasons why I avoided campgrounds in the past was because of the money. $25 is a lot for a non-electric site. but it's a state park, so it's par for the course, and I'm more than happy to spend $25 for a state park because it keeps the parks running. But I'll use this opportunity to kind of show you guys the ropes, talk about how I reserve sites and the ins and the outs of that. So that was a long 5-minute segment of me talking. But yeah, I'm excited to go to a campground tomorrow night. I think you guys will dig it. Brock went on a walk slash hike. His goal is to get to the top of that mountain because there's something up there that he wants to see. I'm holding down the fort because I'm doing a lot of other things, but so far I'm not seeing him. I'm not really sure. I actually don't even know which way he went. But I'll be kind of keeping my eyes out. He probably, you know, I should have had him wear like something bright so I could see him, but yeah, we'll see what he finds. I just spotted Brock. There he is. Wow, this phone has a really good zoom on it. Oh. Brock made Puerto Rican rice for me. You can go over to his channel to see the recipe. He's made it in several videos, but I had him put it in this Tupperware. That way I can store some leftovers in my fridge. We just ate dinner. It's about 4:30. Just listened to the rest of the Diamondbacks game. We actually won today. Kind of over our inconsistencies already, though. It's Giving 2024. But I'm putting some stuff away since tomorrow I will head out. As usual, Brock has to go back to Phoenix to work his job, so I'm on my own. That's just nomad life. Even though a lot of us have something in common by living in vehicles, we all live very differently. But let me show you something. Found a bunch of trash walking around our campsite. So I am going to clean it up the best I can because I always like to leave my campsites nicer than I found them. Well, I ran out of my big black trash bags, but I did fill up a small trash bag. Better than nothing. So there's a crazy accident on the I-17 south of here. It has closed down the I-17. Now it's Sunday, it's Easter weekend. So now we are seeing a ton of traffic come through here because you can go through here, north to Prescott, and then around. It's pretty gnarly, and so all this dust is being flung up from the road. So before I get into and it's warm in my van right now, it's like 81, and I've had the doors closed except for the trunk because all that dust is coming in. But I just washed off my legs and my feet with a Scrubs rinse-free bath sponge. And once I get in the van, when it cools off just a little bit more, I will wash my face and everything to shower tomorrow. But I just feel dusty, feel gross. I'll change my clothes and do all of that. But it's interesting to see all this traffic coming through here now. But yeah, that's I-17 is crazy. It's crazy even if there aren't fatalities on a Sunday evening. So yeah, really, I don't know what happened, but it's pretty awful. Man, this traffic is wild.
A lot of traffic comes through. Wow.
Brock's on his drone right now checking the traffic. So tell us what you're seeing.
It's absolutely backed up north of Cords Junction here. It's gridlocked, almost not moving at all. And from probably wherever the accident is, which is somewhere, I believe, south of Black Canyon,
Mm-hmm.
all the way past north of here is backed up. I'm looking up towards the Cords Junction way now. I'm up above the hill here.
Well, it's a good thing we're hunkered down for the night.
By your command.
Good morning. Excuse me. Oh, good gracious. I haven't spoken yet today. Good morning, my friends. It's going to be another lovely day. And I am going to change my approach to the week. I decided I was going to stay a night at a campground tonight, but I think I will push that back to maybe next week because it's still something that I actually really want to do. But I'm going to spend some time with loved ones in the greater Phoenix area over the next few days. And while I'm there, I'm going to start checking some items off of my pre-summer to-do list because I have about 6 weeks before I leave for Colorado for the summer. And I have a lot of things to do to prepare, if you will. One of them that I've been talking about for quite a while now is I need to go try on hiking boots so I can get those ordered online. And I need to go to an REI or a Dick's Sporting Goods or a Cabela's, all of which I have access to in that area. I need to get a new driver's license. I haven't updated my driver's license, to be honest with you, in years. That's something that I want to do. I need to go to Costco in the next couple of days, and with Costco, I actually want to talk to y'all about really the benefits of a Costco or a Sam's membership, especially because you can split the cost with somebody because you can have 2 people on a membership. And there are actually quite a few bulk items that I buy, and I will show you how I store those items and kind of talk more about that. So I'm going to do that, even though that's a monthly thing, if you will. But just start checking off some of these big things, because I figure while I'm visiting that area, I'll knock this stuff off the list, because time's flying and we are already pretty much at the end of April. The other big things I have on my list that I'm waiting just because of monetary purposes, I need to renew my AAA membership and of course order my Starlink as well, but that stuff will probably wait. Well, I'll just do that in a couple of weeks. And with that as well, I'm going to be talking soon about budgeting and prioritizing finances, because that's something that I'm working on, having a positive relationship with money, even though I have very little of it and I'm on a very tight budget. But I will be talking a little bit more about how, despite living on such a tight budget, I've managed to be able to structure each month, you know, monetarily around being able to afford things like Starlink and whatnot. So anyways, I was just kind of thinking about all this stuff because it's getting real that I'm going to Colorado for the summer. And while I'm going to be extremely conscious of my spending this next month, there are things I need to do. Like, you know, AAA membership is $100, right? For the premium membership. The Starlink is $165 a month, and, you know, the equipment costs, and I have all these things going on. But I'll take you on that journey with me, as I always do. But I just wanted to let you know that I had kind of a change in plans ultimately this week. Not that I don't really ever make like plans unless I have an event or an appointment or something really set in stone. I really take my van life, my nomad life, 1 week at a time and kind of have like a tentative idea of what I'm doing, mostly because I follow the weather, and the weather is always changing. I was up around 7:30 this morning. I am just finishing my coffee, and then I only have an hour drive. All right, I got my bed made, my van all cleaned up. You know, I just did a reset on the van on Friday, a few days ago, when I got back from Miami. So I don't have a ton of resetting to do, which is good. I like going to run errands and get all these tasks done and do different things when my van is clean and in good shape. I mean, I love a good reset and a good clean. You guys know that. But it's also nice to be able to drive an hour, go to Costco, you know, get my shopping done, get my tasks done, and just open my doors to a beautiful van. I'm not sure if it'll be like the next video, or I never work on a content schedule. I always get content up for you guys literally based on how I'm feeling and what I'm up to. But I will, I think, dedicate a video this week to me running errands, you know, going to Costco, showing you guys the bulk items that I get. Oh, come on, bro. Also, I need to get my window fixed, but I don't really know what my timeline is for that. Going to try on shoes, potentially go. So I found a third-party DMV I can get a driver's license at. So I'll take you guys with me on all of those adventures, but we will wrap this one up for now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.